So, you know, I just wanted to jump on here and for a few minutes and talk about how we, without realising it or without meaning to, we as humans on what I call or refer to as the other end of the lead, how we affect our dogs when we train. Sometimes we struggle with self-worth, we struggle with worrying, are we doing the right thing, we struggle with how many things we can speak to. Sorry, I'm playing with the dogs and I'm speaking to you. Sometimes we worry about the number of things that we've got in our minds at one time. And do you know what? What actually matters? So I'm out with my dogs just now. As you can see, Nala, Sprocker and Jedi. I don't know if you can see them in the distance there. So I'm out with them just now. And you know, all that matters is them. My time with them, despite the fact that I'm on this video to you right now and I'm distracted away from them. But I just want to share this with you because how often do you go out and just connect with your dog? How often do you go out and your mind is worrying about what somebody said, about a conversation you regret happening or that hasn't happened or that's going to happen, while your dogs run about and enjoy life because they're living in the moment, they're delighted, they're not worrying about what's been said, what hasn't been said, who's got time for you, who's falling out with you, who you need to have words with. You know, they don't worry about these things. They're in the very moment, and if you can be in the very moment with your dog, that in itself is an absolute gift. So the reason I'm on my phone is purely to record this video, because otherwise when I'm out with my dogs I'm not on my phone unless it rings and it's somebody I have to speak to. Even then I will stop, finish the call and then carry on my walk with my dogs. You know, life is so short with them. They could live for 30 years and it's still not long enough. So for the amount of time we get with them, really enjoy it. Don't allow other people's situations or things that you're worried about affect it. When you're out in nature, this is an amazing chance to reconnect. It's a chance to recharge, reconnect to nature and just really enjoy the time that you have with your dogs. You know, as I'm walking and speaking, are you thinking of past dogs that you're thinking, you know, I wish I did X, Y and Z? I know I do. I didn't spend enough time with them. I'll find faults and reasons for beating myself up about things that I didn't do and I wish I'd done better. And I don't want to think about it, but when I don't have these two, I'll have guilt with this, probably even this. I was on the phone recording for other people instead of spending time with my dogs. So I guess what I'm really trying to say is really be in the moment, really enjoy your dogs and put everything aside. Self-confidence, I think that's something that affects all of us, and I put my hands up, that definitely has affected me for a huge amount of my life. And when you think about it, what is self-confidence? Self-confidence is being sure of yourself. Now you can be quietly self-confident, or you can be overtly self-confident, or you can be downright arrogant and egotistical with it, which is never a nice way to be. But to be self-confident just means that you are sure of yourself as a person, that you're a good person and you're doing the best you can. We're all doing the best we can, even if we don't agree with what somebody's doing. That person's doing the best they can for what they believe. So don't beat yourself up about things that you don't feel good enough for. You're good enough to be with your dogs right now. Where are your dogs when you're listening to this video? You know, what have you been doing before this video? Don't switch it off because I want to finish what I'm saying. But, you know, what were you doing before this video? What did your dogs need? Are they just relaxing and having some time out? That's absolutely fine. You don't need to give your dogs 24-hour attention. Absolutely not. But what I'm saying is your lack of self-confidence, your lack of self-worth and all the busy brain thoughts that you have in a day affecting you and your dog training? Are you thinking, is your dog aggressive and reactive and you're thinking, it's my fault, why am I not good enough? It's not your fault, absolutely not. If you're doing the best you can't do any more than that. That's all you can do, is the best you can. So don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Don't worry about who thinks you're good enough, who thinks that you're too tall, too short, too dark, too blonde, too grey, too fat, too thin. Who cares? You're doing the absolute best you can, and that's all you can do. You don't need to be better for anybody. You only need to be better for you. And if you can be the best you can be at any given time, on any given day, you give yourself a pat on the back at the end of the day. And if you don't, and you think you could have improved, take note of that too. Jedi! Good boy! Take note of that too. Sorry if I just shout in your ear. Good boy! If you think you can do better the next day, do it. Get up the next day and think, do you know what, I didn't do so good yesterday when I was out for my walk with the dogs. I was on my phone all the time. I couldn't catch up in emails or my text messages. I couldn't catch up in text messages or whatever it might be. Your texts can wait and your emails can wait, because whatever you have to reply to will be for somebody else's benefit, something somebody wants you to respond to. So you have your time for you and you enjoy your time with your dogs. Be the best version of your own self, and you can't do any more than that. Enjoy each and every moment. Don't ever let anybody feel you're not worthy or you're not good enough. Never, ever. Don't ever let anybody make you feel that. If you're doing the best that you can and you're being the best that you can be, then keep doing it, keep going. And it's up to nobody else what they think of you. And actually, do you really care what they think of you? Sorry, I'm just going to get his ball. I'm playing street ball here in short bursts. Don't care what they think of you. Actually, it's really none of your business what they think of you, because that's their problem. If they don't like you, if somebody's got an issue with you, that's their business. Who cares what they think? You care what you think. You know you're doing the best that you can do. Be the best version of you, and you're giving your dogs the best that you can give, and that's all you can ask for. So, get out in nature, enjoy your dogs, enjoy nature, and don't beat yourself up. Keep being the best that you can be, keep giving your dogs the best you can give, and enjoy them, because like I say, they're just not here for long enough. So from myself, Nala, and Jedi, who's waiting for a burst of the sheep ball, thanks for listening, and remember, you are good enough, you're amazing, and keep being amazing. Enjoy your day, folks, and enjoy those collies. Take care.